Welcome to Deadly Dames, and this is this week's pickup video. First up we've got Steelbook, which is The Arrival. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I know it didn't do overly well at the cinema, but I actually really did enjoy it. I thought it was a good idea. The whole thing about it was good. The Steelbook itself, let's try and do this one-handed. It's pretty plain. Obviously, it's the writing that the creatures use or the aliens use in the movie, and in the back of it's the same. But I don't know, I quite like it because it's so simplistic. So I'm really enjoying a lot of the sci-fi movies which have been coming out lately. So this is the only Steelbook that I got. And then DVD wise, I only picked up one, and that's Animal Farm. I don't know, I've never seen this movie. I've heard lots and lots about it, and it just looks really interesting. Can't believe it's like a 60th anniversary edition though. It is an animation, but the whole story, well, if you can read it there, the whole storyline sounds really good. So I've actually got some time off coming up, and I'm planning to catch up on a few movies which I fell behind with, and I'm hoping to watch this one. I also picked up a couple of upgrades. So they were just movies that I had on DVD and thought I really liked them, so I wanted to upgrade them to Blu-ray. So I got The Raid 1 and 2. I still haven't watched 2. I really need to watch 2, but the first one blew me away, and that's the reason why I picked up this combo box set. There was no point in me having 2 DVDs when I can just have like this one collection one. Also upgraded my Young Frankenstein, which is an absolutely hilarious movie. So if you've never seen Young Frankenstein, I would definitely recommend seeing this. It's the director's name's just gone right out of my head. Mel Brooks. How could I forget that? So Mel Brooks does a lot of kind of spoof movies like Robin Hood Men in Tights and Dracula Dead and Loving It and Blazing Saddles, stuff like this, but for Spaceballs, things like that. For me, the best one is Young Frankenstein. It is just hilariously funny, and I badly needed to do an upgrade to Blu-ray. And then this is a movie from childhood which I had the VHS of, and my VHS, it's so overwatched that it literally jumps and it's scratchy, and at one stage it starts making the sound, the dreaded "it's getting chewed" sound, and I thought this VHS is not going to last much longer, so I had to upgrade it to Blu-ray, and that is The Last Dragon. It is so good. It's cheesy, but it's so good, and I'd recommend to anybody out there, especially if you like kind of 80s feel, like anti-hero movies, like that type of 80s movie, you know, where like the little guy suddenly becomes a hero, and you like Kung Fu, Bruce Lee, stuff like that, then this is your movie, because this is such a good film. It cries 80s all over the place, but it's brilliant. And again, can't believe it's the 30th anniversary edition. But yes, it's actually really good. It's a American release, but it is, as you can see there, it's all regions, so anywhere in the world, if you like this movie, pick it up. And I bought my second Criterion. I think the Criterions are far too expensive. Like, I know Arrow can be expensive as well, but generally you'll see that Arrows will go into a sale at some stage and you can pick them up cheaper. But Criterions never go down, and that's why I've only got Cat People in this one. But I love John Waters, and in the UK it's actually extremely difficult to get his movies. I think Crybaby, Pecker, Hairspray, like some of the ones that you could get, but like Pink Flamingo, we can't get that over here. So when I seen Multiple Maniacs was getting a Criterion release, I just had to pick it up, had to have it. It's such a cheap film, but it's an iconic film, and it's one of those ones that did deserve to have somebody release it, and release it well, and I'm glad that someone has done that. I didn't expect Criterion to do it. It didn't seem to be the type of movie that they would touch, but I don't know too much about Criterion, to be honest, so maybe I've just kind of picked up their own vibe. But when you look at their back catalogue here in the UK, I didn't picture this one being in there, but I'm happy that someone's released it. And then the last movie I picked up this week literally came through the door this morning, and it's an Arrow video, and it's my PC's box set. So I didn't go for the massive big deluxe one. I like the movie Pieces. I don't love it. I like it, and I know there's a lot of people out there that absolutely adore this movie and think it's the best movie in the world, but I do enjoy it. I think it's so silly, and it's very bloody, and it is enjoyable, but I just wasn't willing to pay the money to get the jigsaw and the small vinyl. I'm quite happy with this box set. And I spent the money on, what was the other one they released? The House box set and the Phantasm box set. I picked those two over getting the PCs one because I love those movies more than PCs. I know people are going to think I'm blasphemy by saying I like it, I don't love it, but that's just how I feel. It is a really good box set. I'll try and do this without knocking everything over. There you come. So the thing about these box sets, things are squashed in there. So it's a pretty solid box set first of all. And you can see all the limited edition stuff there. Hopefully you can read that. Okay, it's a bit out of focus. Is that a bit better? Well, maybe not. But you got the movie itself. There's 3 discs in this bad boy. One of them DVD, one of them Blu-ray, and then one of them a whole crap load of special features. And then you also get a great big massive fold out poster. I'm not going to fold it out. It's basically this is a massive poster. It's also the original poster artwork. So really, really good looking. And you get this great big massive booklet full of loads and loads of information about the movie. So yeah, that's everything that I picked up this week. I've got quite a few things which are being posted to me from A and from Arrow that haven't come through yet, so they'll probably be on my next week's pickup. But other than that, I've actually not seen a lot of movies that I want to pick up. I think Nocturnal Animals looks quite good, so I think I may take a chance with that one. But I'm trying to be really good because I've spent so long sorting all my films out, getting rid of movies. I mean, it had to be really brutal, and it really hurt actually because I love my films, and it was really hard to go, you can stay and you can't, because there was movies in that mix that I did really like, but I hadn't watched them in years. So I had to say to myself, well, if you haven't watched it in years, what's the chance you're going to watch it again? And with things like Netflix, technically a lot of these movies appear on there, so, but they're quite cheap to pick up again anyway. So if I did suddenly go and have a moment of regret and think, oh god, I should have hung on to that film, it's quite cheap to just pick them back up again. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Hopefully you liked the pickups that I got this week. If you want to chat about them or ask any questions, just leave them below. You know I like to talk about films. And as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and take care.